Howdy, I made a recent video saying I would never buy one of these, the Victorinox Companion Slim Alox. And I said I'd never buy one because they haven't put a keyring on it and I'm just going to lose it out of my pocket, but I've gone and bought one anyway. And I really like it, just wanted to have a quick look at it and update my previous thoughts on it. So this video has been filmed in October 2025 and these models, these bladeless models only came out a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago maybe, and I paid I think 35 quid for this one. Absolutely love these gold scales. They're not blingy in the flesh, it's just a really nice warm colour, really like that. So it's a 93mm Alox or Alox model. Here it is next to a Pioneer. It's a 2-layer knife, these are both 2-layer knives, so the dimensions, thickness is pretty much identical. So they're both 2-layer Alox knives. It feels like it might be slightly lighter. I'll just weigh them. Pioneer is 2.4 ounces. Companion Slim is 2.3 ounces. In grams, the Pioneer is 70 grams. Companion Slim is 65 grams. So 5 grams difference between them. It's negligible, isn't it? Companion Slim Alox comes with just these 3 main tools. You get this large cap lifter tool, which is a bit bigger and a bit beefier than the cap lifter tool on the 91mm models. It is thicker and bigger and sturdier, and I really do love this tool. It's just so useful as a general pry-y, proddy, scrapery tool. It's also a bottle opener. You've got a wire stripper there and a large slotted screwdriver end. Yeah, this is just a generally really useful, sturdy bit of metal. Comes in useful for me all the time. You get the large scissors. Enough said about these, they're fantastic. And you get the package opener, box opener tool, a relatively new tool from Victorinox. And it does make a really effective package opener. And that's all you get, no backside tools, no scale tools. It's an Alox model after all. And a Swiss Army knife without a knife. That's what this Companion Slim Alox is. No knife blade, and when I first saw these had come out, I was like, what the hell? But I find we are living in an increasingly draconian society where blade carrying, blade usage is becoming increasingly frowned upon, and for places where a blade is not permitted, I think this is a really useful little tool set for general pottering around urban EDC. I've only had this for a few days really, and I've been carrying it to see how I get on with it, just loose, flopping around in my pocket because there's no keyring. But yeah, I haven't found myself wanting for other stuff in my day-to-day needs. Obviously there are other times when you're going to need more tools, different tools, but I'm not a big fan of pocket carrying for EDC. Great big knives and tools. I've got a Swiss Champ there. I don't tend to pocket carry this one because it's big and heavy. This is a really decent little tool set for urban carry. If I need to cut stuff open, well, I've got a great pair of scissors. Safer than using a knife blade around my kids, or in general, scissors are safer. So far I've used these for opening food packaging, opening some envelopes. I cut my nails the other day with it. I could use the scissors to open boxes and parcels and things, but I've got this little blade on here and it's really effective as a box opener, as a parcel opener, and honestly, opening packaging is what I use my general small EDC blade for, so no concerns really. I'm not whittling wood, I'm not battening, I'm not building survival shelters. I'm opening packaging with my EDC knife. Generally, if I do need to do serious cutting, you know, breaking down boxes and stuff like that, bit heavy, more heavier duty work, well, I'll grab a utility knife for that anyway, a Stanley knife. In general, day-to-day use, my EDC blades, they're mainly used for opening packaging. So with the scissors and the box opener, I'm covered for that. I might sometimes have to prise stuff open. Well, there you go, that's covered. I might have to do a bit of screwdriver in. Well, I've got a large slotted screwdriver there. Phillips screws are really much more common where I live, and on the end of the package opener they've kept this small slotted screwdriver which works fine on like number 2 and larger Phillips screws, so I'm covered for that. So as something slim, really tactile, really attractive, but still dead useful, I've been really happy with what this provides over the last few days. My opinion might change, and if I'm doing a specific job or something, well then I'll always go and get specific tools for that job, but as an EDC item to have in my pocket all the time, well, this has been so far absolutely fine. I think it's a decent tool set for urban settings. In my other video I was really moaning about the lack of a keyring, and I still really wish it had a keyring. You know, if I'm carrying something like that, I'll just clip it to a keyring or a lanyard or something. I can't lose it then, and I do suspect that I will lose this before too long. Hopefully I'll just lose it out of my pocket on the sofa or something and not lose it forever, but that remains to be seen, doesn't it? But yeah, if you can get past the fact that there's no knife on your Swiss Army knife, I really like this model. It's pretty good. Any of you guys got them? What do you think to it? Is the world going mad removing a blade from your Swiss Army knife? I don't know. I think maybe it is. But yeah, decent tool set for average EDC situations. This has been just the job. So yeah, I've totally contradicted myself. Said I'd never get one of these because there's no keyring, but yeah, it's a really nice little tool. Just wanted to share that with you. Thank you. Thank you very much.